Well, for a very long time I've been interested in anatomy. When I was a little boy I copied drawings that I discovered in books, drawings of the human form. And again, when I was quite small, I remember having a little skeleton. I don't know whether I got it at the fairground or something, but I used to carry this thing around with me in my pocket. And I'm not quite sure where the fascination comes from. I think it's partly to do with sort of from an engineering point of view, curious to know how it all hung together. And I'm also, from a sort of psychological point of view, I'm interested in the fact that under our clothes we are all the same. We are the naked ape. And in our naked state we're all exposed and vulnerable. We feel vulnerable. And I guess that also appeals to me, because then we, in that state, somehow we're all equal.
So what are your thoughts then on like body perfection?
Body perfection?
You've seen all the magazines. And
oh yeah. We're all, I guess even the most beautiful of us are all afflicted by this feeling that somehow we're not perfect enough. You ask anybody and there'll be things that they want to change. There's certainly things that I would like different about myself. I'd quite like some hair. And we have to learn to accept, especially as one gets older, that the body really is just a vehicle for us to be able to do what we want to do. To read, to write, to run, to laugh, to talk, to do all the things that we do. I'm painting the human form, and I would like to paint more bodies, people who are not as perhaps as ideal as some of the nudes in my pictures. I love shapes. I love the shape that the body makes, but I also love colour, and I love the way the colour of the skin is brought out by the red background and the turquoise drape. And I love the way the highlight is brought out by that light from above on the model's back and the spine. Because there's a lot more nudity around at the moment, especially on, there's this, what's his name, Gok Kwan, that does this Channel 4 programme, and I think people are much more used to the idea than they used to be. And there's aspects of that, I think, which are quite good, but most people seem unfazed by the whole idea. It's what artists have done for a long time,
Do you think it's a funny thing to do, James?
What's that?
Paint nude people.
Really? No.
But drawing and painting, one of the things it does, in a way, is kind of slow time down. Normally, a person wouldn't be sitting for as long as they're sitting when they're sitting for a portrait or a study of the nude. But they sit there for long periods of time, and I'm in the privileged position of being able to look at them and study them and make drawings and paintings about them. And a lot of the excitement for me is looking. You know what that's like.
Yeah.
It's just having that opportunity to look and study, be the fly on the wall and not say anything. And I find that just a marvellous, wonderful, privileged position to be in.